Man, just the cataclysmic levels of destruction that could be unloaded by thousands of aircraft, and in such a short time. That said, the German units that took the brunt of the bombardment were not completely neutralized. Didn't take long for the shocked and dazed German survivors to start digging out their remaining salvageable tanks and preparing to resist the ground assault. And in the end, Operation Goodwood was essentially a failure in that it fell well short of its objectives. The British attacks did, however, soak up a very significant amount of powerful German forces, which ultimately enabled the Americans to exploit the weaker defenses further west, and finally break out of the Normandy bridgehead. What's also interesting is this is a somewhat rare example of air attacks actually destroying tanks. In World War II at least, it feels like the effectiveness of planes against tanks tends to be overstated. Not that many tanks were actually knocked out by aircraft. I mean, yes, if you drop 6,000 tons of high explosive on a Panzer division, you're gonna break some tanks. But actual ground attack aircraft with rockets and cannons and small bombs, great at tearing up soft-skin vehicles, but tanks really needed direct hits. And the level of consistent accuracy required just wasn't there. It seems like more often the psychological effect of air attack on tank crews was more important. But once again, that's a whole other video, so follow for more.